So,
Aloha.
I want to make sure that I get everything that I need answered. So,
Come on.
first off, Mr. Osh, welcome to the Mid Morning Fix. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me on.
Lovely. It's a pleasure. Absolutely. And the question is, I've kind of heard this kind of like the other side to Osh. So, I'm hoping myself and the audience can get to know the other side, the real side of you. Is that
Yeah,
possible today?
yeah, we're live, man.
Lovely. So, would it be a fair judgment to say, obviously, you're a singer, songwriter from Croydon? Is that right?
Norbury to be specific.
Okay, Norbury. Okay.
In Croydon,
So,
but I've got to make sure I put my ends on the map. Norbury slash Fulton Heath. That's where we're at.
sure, sure. Okay, Norbury. Norbury, that Tesco, is it still there?
Yeah, it is. It is. It
Okay.
literally is.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay. So, would it be also fair to say, so South London answer that small, sultrous R&B vibes, bringing it kind of a little bit back to a bit of, let's just say church, because you have those vocals in you.
Yeah,
Would that be a fair
yeah,
judgment?
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Those are the roots. Those are the roots.
Fantastic. Okay. So, but let's dive straight into, Sex Appeal and the record. And what was the inspo behind that song in particular?
Sex Appeal. You know what? We started. So I was the producer on it. It's my friend
Okay.
Scapuloso.
Okay.
That's when lockdown first started. So
Okay.
that's when everyone was on house party.
Oh,
So at the
sure.
time, at the time, at that time, I couldn't. There was no like sneak into studio because that's when no one knew no one knew how serious like
It
lockdown.
was.
Everyone was really staying inside, right? So
Sure.
we was like let's just do a session via house party.
Sure.
Then we
Sure.
started with the instrumental, and then I think one of those days we was all with our friends. We were just all talking about, but I don't know how much I can say is PG one
Mm.
time.
Keep it PG,
Yeah.
PG, but
Well, we was having let's just say we was all having adult conversations,
sure.
and then I'm more like my role in our friendship group is like
Okay.
I'm the cocky, arrogant in a fun
Mm.
way, a fun way, in
Okay.
a fun way. And I was
Okay.
like, I've got sex appeal. I was saying it to the
Okay.
girls. And I was like, I've got sex appeal, and then I heard the instrumental, and then bam, it just happened. Sex
Right.
appeal in. They all just came line after line after line, and it all flowed.
Okay, nice, nice. I'm going to talk a bit about that arrogancy, but we'll get into that in a mo. We'll get into that mo. There's just like a just happily chewing gum in the interview, just happily chewing.
God forgive me. You know what's mad? 1 second, let me get. Ah. Do you know why? I don't have my toothpick. So
That's
I
something I
feel,
want to get into as well.
I
I
feel, I
believe
feel,
in.
so, I feel so naked without it. I needed something to make me feel comfortable. Sorry about that.
Can I just say, before I get into the question I was going to ask, let's go straight into that. The toothpick thing, I'm seeing a lot of that on your social media posts. What is that? Is
No,
it
that's
inspiration?
me. I'm a bit. You know what? I move a bit. I don't know how to say. I'm bougie is the wrong word. I'm a bit. I like to move
Would
a
you say
bit like.
unique?
Yeah. All right. Cool. I like what you're doing. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Unique. You understand me. Okay. Cool. But yeah, I like to do things a bit different, and there is a bit of sentimental in it. My dad always used to have a toothpick also, so it
Okay.
was something that I kind of caught on to, but I just do it in my own way. He'll be proud of the way I rock it. So yeah,
Oh no, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. So toothpick is kind of a little bit channeling dad as well as,
a
okay.
bit there's half sentimental and half I just do it my way. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, sure. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. So the qualities, I was going to ask you next, the qualities do you look for in your significant other, being that the song is very,
Oh, funny you said that because I was just about to say your smile is
oh,
10. Is top notch.
oh, yeah.
They have a beautiful smile. So one of the things,
Music.
I do look for, funny enough, is a smile.
Okay,
And then I personality is a priority to me.
sure.
Personality is a priority to me, and then everything else after that is just a what's the word I'm looking for? Just a perk. But personality is it. If I can't banter with you, if we can't have like a flowing conversation, if it's forced, I don't want to be around you.
Sure. That's
So
nice.
once the personality is there, then I'll look for the other things that aren't as essential to me, but obviously they're nice, isn't it? On the eye, you want to get it, but yeah.
Okay. On the eye, what's on the eye that you're going with, or you want to just stick with personality and smile?
So like personality first, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm into. I have to remember this is early. So how do I say this? I am into curvaceous. Curvaceous is the right word?
Sure.
Is that
sure.
Yeah, curvaceous. Nice smile.
There's lots of females that listen to your music, so you've given quite a few qualities to kind of look out for. So that's good. That's very, very nice. Something that I wasn't actually expecting you to say. So that's a good thing. So you've probably heard you mentioned about being in the pack of your friends and that arrogancy. I would probably say confident, overly confident is what I would use.
Thank you.
Have you always been this way, Osh, growing up? Is this always been your you?
Since the day my mum pushed me out of her womb, it's me.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna go there. Okay.
No, that's always been me, man. I've always been where I'm not an only child, but I grew up. I have siblings, but I grew up as an only child. Okay. So I feel like I always had to
maybe stand out a little bit from them, or
like no, but because when I would go home, it would just be me and my parents, for example. When I would be around people in my age group or my friends, my peers, I always need to be involved, and then as I got older, it kind of grew into its own thing, and
Okay, nice. Could you maybe share with me and with everyone listening a time in your life that perhaps you might have been maybe less confident? Because surely you couldn't have been this way. I know you mentioned that obviously it's since you've been born, but has there been a moment, a difficult time in your life, and kind of how you relate that into your music as well?
I'll be honest. Me, I'm accustomed to always. I'm accustomed to always finding a way. So initially, to your question, if you asked me a year ago, my answer actually would have been no. I don't know the situation. However, since the passing of my dad, I think that's been the most testing time for me. And because I was so accustomed to always having an answer, always finding a solution, always being able to sort out any problem. The first time, well, I don't know if you've gone through grief or anyone who's listening has gone through it, they will understand, is that I didn't have an answer on how to deal with losing my dad, kind of thing. So that's the first time for me anyway, knowingly, because someone could be like, there could be other things, but for me, knowingly, where I could say like I wasn't confident in dealing with that situation.
Sure. Okay. And can I briefly touch as well on, so being in the industry and kind of like the expectations for you, in particular in society as well as a Black male. What challenges have you found the most difficult for you in the industry, and how do you deal with that? Is it family? If you can answer.
It's there is family. There is family in there, but there is very fake. There is a family aspect in there in the industry, but there is also a fakeness, and I feel like everyone has to find the balance.
Sure.
For me, I'll say how I feel. So if they're fake, they just stay away from me, innit? But I say to people who are coming in, who want to come in the industry, who are new in there, you have to be realistic in regards to the people. So you have thousands of people hundreds of thousands of people in music. Everyone wants to do music. So you have hundreds of thousands of people that want to be the best. So you have to understand that there's gonna be highs, there's gonna be lows, and it's not something you should feel down about. You just got to keep going, keep pushing. And obviously that's easier said than done, but the aim is to always keep going and not to worry about what other people are doing or any of the haters or anything like that. Just if people are hating on you, it's because you're doing something. You get
Sure,
it?
sure,
So,
sure. And actually, funny enough, talking about management as well, because I think it's really important, particularly you obviously you blew up with your viral Yee and everything. And I didn't even want to touch on it because I can't stand talking about things that people talk with artists all the time. But the only reason why I wanted to bring that to the forefront was I wanted to find out from you, being pushed quite quickly into the music industry, how did you kind of choose and really decide on who management was going to be and labels, and when it comes to contracts, and just not being kind of, you know, sidetracked with the whole I'm signed now and then there's just not, it's not really a good deal, quite frankly. So let's talk a little bit about that as an artist.
Luckily for me, I knew a lot of people in the industry that was already in the industry before.
Okay.
So I kind of had an understanding a little bit. Sure. And then in terms of my management, so it's one of my best friends. He was with me before, so the plan was always how me and him work is what's mine is his, what's his is mine. He was there before everything happened. He's still with me now, and has joined us as well. But he's a friend from before as well. He, like I said, he was in the industry before I got in there. So I'm blessed in regards to a lot of people that I look to with now that I'm involved were already had an idea of what was going on and stuff.
Sure. Okay. And I just want to ask, because I actually thought you're Jamo, right? Say Jamo.
Say that again.
Are you Jamo? Shouldn't say Jamo. I shouldn't say Jamo.
I'm Jamaican. You said I'm a Jamo.
Jamo.
Yeah, I'm Jamaican. Yeah.
Can I just say, if you was to do an ancestry test, by the way, I'm pretty sure you will find rather that you have some either Ghanaian, Nigerian, or Congolese.
Don't worry about that. I'm sure of it. I am fully aware of my history. I know where we come from. So do you get it?
No, because I actually did. I was so surprised. You're fully Jamaican. You're fully.
You know what's mad? I have a hint of Cuban in me, but that might have. My granddad's Cuban.
Oh,
so,
okay.
But
interesting.
But you know, obviously, on the bigger scale of things, we're black, proud. We know where we come from. So you know, always hail up the African culture. That's where we're from. That's the motherland.
Absolutely. And can you share with me like a random fact about Osh that probably no one could ever think?
I learned the violin aged 7.
Love that.
No, 5, 6, between 5 and 7. There's an interesting fact.
Love that. Did you do grades?
Wait.
Did you do any grades?
Well, I stopped violin and then I did piano and got to grade 5 on piano.
Can we just big up yourself now? Can we just clap?
And I did not to toot my horn. I did classical music, so I did singing like classically.
Yeah.
Before my voice broke, I got to grade 4 in that. I think I have to look through the certificates, but yeah. Sure.
No, that's really great. And it's a good inspiration to see as well, especially for a black artist. And I don't even want to use the colour, but it's really, that's why I love Dave so much, because I know he plays very well on the piano.
Yeah, he's someone that the youngsters should look up to 100%.
Absolutely. So yeah, great share there. What can we kind of expect? What's next for Osh? What are we going to get from you?
For me, it's I'm in a place now of it's just consistency. Consistency. The pandemic has, I believe anyway, I don't know if you agree, but has definitely put a lot of artists on the same level playing field, because of, like, due to people don't want to waste music because there's no clubs, you can't really enjoy it as much. Certain sounds you can't enjoy as much as others. So I think a lot of people are on the same thing, and I think it's also an opportunity for everyone to now really push their stuff, because now it's not a thing of you've got the labels pushing other people more than others. You get it? Yeah. Now it's people are listening to everyone.
Yeah.
Now I think we're at a place in the UK where people are genuinely listening to the sound.
Sure.
I think for all artists, they need to take advantage where we're at right now, especially as we're about to go, well, God willing, I don't know what Boris is on, but if we do go back into a normality, we're about to go into that. So people need to put their stuff out. So me and my team, our aim is just to be consistent. Something's
with music.
out all the time, and that will lead towards the EP that will be out soon also.
And can you sort of share a little bit of an exclusive, or what have we got a performance coming up, or something that you can share on the Mid Morning Fix? Anything at all? A little hint or something?
The new song is called She's Bad.
Oh, is she back now? Is she back, Osh?
No, she's bad. She's bad. So obviously I want everyone to embrace sex appeal right now.
Yep.
After the next one is called She Bad.
She bad, not she's back. Sorry.
No, not she's back. She never left. But that's a conversation for another day. Right?
No. Let's get into that conversation right now. So she never left. So let's just make this crystal clear, because to be honest, Osh, the way your music is going, people are going to start to catch feelings, right? So
stop. Oh my! I thought
okay. Already. Okay, fine. All right. So, is there a significant other in your life, and how I know artists, you kind of make and you create with your passion, with things that are happening currently in your life, or you might get inspiration around you. So is there a significant other in your life? Can you share that? And or is that not what you're on at the moment?
So I was trying to be smart just now, so while I was listening, so I just decided to quickly type in the definition of significant other, just to see if I could be smart. But
I'm talking about in a relationship way, just to be clear.
Yeah, you got me. I'm just me. I'm a person of a private life is a happy life. So let's just say I am living life to its full potential.
Okay, that's a fair answer.
With that being said, I am one of the good guys.
Okay, well that's a nice one. You've cleared that up, so that's very good. I always like to end my interviews with a fun game, so hopefully you'll be able to play. It's literally a spin-off of Would You Rather. It's called What's Your Fix, because this is the mid-morning fix, and you have 5 seconds. I hope you don't pass. Are you going to pass?
I believe I will.
Oh dear. Okay, so J Hus or Skepta?
Hus.
Okay, cool. Mary J. Blige or Lauryn Hill?
Lauryn Hill.
Cool. This one, I hope you answer. Nigerian Jollof or Ghanaian Jollof?
Nigerian.
I liked you, I knew it from time.
Say that again?
I knew I liked you. Because I'm representing the Niger, so...
Okay, all right. Come on.
Happy days. Relationship or situationship?
Relationship.
Cool. This one, Barry White or Luther Vandross?
Luther.
Okay, cool. This one, now, Arsenal fan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
don't worry, it's fine. Thierry Henry or Dennis Bergkamp? Who's best? Who are you going with?
Two different. They brought two different things.
That's why I picked it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say. Oh, sorry, Dennis, but Thierry Henry.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'm sure you might have hoped that there will be players like this now, because you guys, I mean, come on.
You know what? I'll answer all your, but I don't talk about Arsenal. I'm not. I refuse. That's when I will become. You don't want that. No. Leave me.
You certainly did a bit of vocals on your IG with it. So
yeah. That's I was releasing frustration that day. Leave me with that club, boy. That's mad.
Bless you. Don't worry. Well, your music is going fantastic. You can't have it all. Unfortunately, the football team is not.
All right. Yeah.
Can't have
I don't support them anymore anyway, so don't even stress me.
Oh, okay.
It's got that bad.
On the mid-morning fix, Ocean's done with Arsenal now. Okay. Oh dear. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you a bit better.
Thank you for having me. The pleasure was mine.
Thank you. And
smile is sensational.
Sorry?
Smile is contagious. You know that, right? I hope you know that.
why you do what you do and how you write what you write, because you're already with the compliments
No,
already.
I'm being serious. I'm being serious. You can light up a room with that smile. Serious.
You're so sweet.
Don't ever lose it. Don't ever lose it.
I appreciate you. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Same to you.
Take care.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.